Would you be okay with biological men competing against biological women in Olympic sports? Do you think that that is fair?
Yes.
Today we're here in Georgetown asking people, do they think it's fair for biological men to compete against biological women in Olympic women's sports? So you think somebody that used to be a man competing in a sport like boxing, like Olympic boxing, against another woman is okay? Is that fair?
But now they're a woman, so that's not a question.
Box to the knees, and that's it.
Do you think that that provides an unfair advantage to them?
No, not at all. I think if the women train hard enough, they should be able to win. I mean, their genetics doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just like, I mean, I personally don't think that men are born like stronger or anything. You know, I feel like we're all born equal, and then, because like if you have two kids that are born in like the same environment and they're both raised the same way, both train the same, you know, they both like lift the same amount of weights and everything, I feel like, you know, they would be like equal. Isn't that why?
You have got to be kidding me. Yes, people, everyone watching this, what she just said is not a joke. This is not a parody. She genuinely believes what she just said, that men and women, boys and girls are born equal. This whole idea of equality has seeped into the minds of people so much that they're saying stupid things like this, that men and women are equal, and if you put them in the same environment, one of them is not going to come out stronger, and biology apparently doesn't matter in this situation, and bone density and weight and muscle mass, and none of the biology between men and women matters as long as you put them in the same environment. As long as you do that, they will come out equal. Yes, that is the logic that we are hearing from people.
In wrestling, they're like weight divisions and stuff, so I'm sure they have the same thing for
Yeah,
boxing.
there's weight divisions, but they also separate on gender because, and they do that for almost all sports because there is scientifically a difference between men and women physiologically.
I mean, I think if women want to box against men, they should be able to, and if men want to box against women, they should be able to.
Okay.
It's not like they're gonna like force them into the ring or anything.
Okay, isn't that kind of like a man beating up a woman though?
Before we get back into the video, I need all of you to turn on your post notifications so that you get notified when one of my videos come out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video if you enjoyed the video, comment down below. I'll try and reply to as many comments as possible, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let's get back into the video.
So if there's biological men competing, that's going to make it a lot harder for women to win, right?
I don't think so, no.
And Miller in lane 6 pulling away.
I think everyone's genetic makeup is different, so it's like not fair. Okay, that's it.
All right.
I don't want to be canceled.
And as usual, as I've said in all my videos, I think we've come across 3 or so videos in a row where the same thing has happened, where someone gets asked a question and they walk off. Yes, we understand that people's genetic makeup are different, but we do work in generalities, and in general, men are just physically stronger than women. I don't even know how we are having these types of discussions in this day and age. In the most technologically advanced societies, we're still questioning whether men are stronger than women.
I don't think I have an opinion on this matter.
I don't have an opinion. I shouldn't have an opinion.
I guess it would be up to the female athletes if they felt like that was unfair.
I think it's not fair because men's got more.
Well, if you go with today's logic, if it's up to the female athletes and men can change their gender and then claim that they're female, wouldn't the men be able to decide that they want to become women and fight against other women?
Strength and power than females do.
At least let them play and see how the result comes, and then they can evaluate.
Just looking at the history of the Olympics, why is there a separation between men and women? We're all just humans, I guess. So it's like, should there really just be a whole big deal about trans athletes competing with cisgendered athletes, you know?
You don't think there should be a big deal?
I really don't. Just like let people compete, let them do what they want, honestly.
Yes, or actually, I don't know. I think that's an uneven playing field, so I feel like probably not.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
You think it's dangerous?
Yeah. Like
So, yeah,
for like a biological woman to compete with somebody that's a biological man in boxing. Like I already feel like men are stronger than women. But maybe if you take the right medications,
Then have
You don't have to feel like men are stronger than women. It's just a fact that in general, men are stronger than women. There's no feelings involved in the biology of it. That's just how it is. And I have said this as well previously, that always the people who don't play sports who agree with this nonsense that men should be able to compete against women. As I've said it before as well, I've played against women in football. I've played against a woman who would be in a higher level than me with her gender, and the difference when she plays against men is massively different. And I'm a goalkeeper and she's an outfield player, and the difference is massive, really massive.
this competition thing, but be more on the creative side.
Also, get rid of like competitive sports.
Yeah, maybe.
In certain sports, I feel like there should be just not categories, but just like cutoff points. Like, you know how in boxing, for example, there are weight cutoffs. Like, there are weight goals that certain boxers have to meet in order to compete. So
There should be cutoffs like what we do now by separating men and women. But now people like her are coming in and saying there shouldn't be cutoffs and men and women should be able to compete against each other. And now she's backtracking and contradicting herself and saying there should be cutoffs. Which one do you want? Do you want men and women competing against each other, or do you not?
just kind of like categories like that where everybody's kind of like the same weight, not weight, but like same size and shape, so it's at least a little bit fair.
That would be okay with you?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's say hypothetically the gold medal holders in most, if not all, women's sports were held by transgender athletes. Would you feel that that would be an issue that needs to be addressed?
Definitely not. I mean, I feel like people just need to know more about the transgender population community and just be more aware of people that are different from them. So I feel like that shouldn't be an issue at all.
You heard it here first. There shouldn't be any difference. And if all the transgender athletes who are competing in women's sports held the gold medals, that shouldn't be a problem. And she also said that men should be able to compete against women anyway. These will be the same people who will say we should protect women, and the very things that they advocate for are not protecting women, which is very hilarious to me. I don't really care. If women want to come and compete against men, I'm not going to be complaining, because trust me, it's not going to get any harder putting them into men's sport. Now for the women, it's going to be a totally different thing putting men into their sports and competing against them. And the women who do play in sports understand this, except for the few minority who like to say otherwise because they want to claim they're inclusive. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy, and I am out.